Are we just going to start, or are we going to look
You want me
this
to
up
start?
first? You always start.
Yeah, I like to start.
Yeah, you're a Steve Nash, baby.
I mean, you literally just have to.
A tradition. Unlike any other. The Masters. Scottie Scheffler, champ, runaway champ. Second time in 5 years. 3 claps, 1 time for Scottie. That might have been our best 3 clap yet.
That was the most in sync 3 claps we've ever had.
Yeah,
Easy.
we've been off a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel pretty uncoordinated at times. I'm
I
like,
think
wow,
it's me.
No, I'm not going to lie to you. I know it's been me a couple times. To my left,
Yes.
Malcolm Harris.
Malcolm in the middle.
Lakers. I'm telling you, Bron's about to get his 5th and retire, baby.
Did they win today?
They're in the playing tournament.
I guess they had to win around.
Let's get it. It's good to see you.
Across the table, Garrett Tolley.
Howdy, my boy.
C4 it late. Yeah.
I mean,
Are you tingling yet? Are you guys tingling from that one?
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's got the beta alanine in there. Do you scratch yet?
No, I haven't had
No.
that. There's creatine in this, right?
There's all sorts of good stuff in that
Yeah.
one. C4 is probably my
Well, I
favorite.
saw it was a
But it's
strawberry Starburst. And that's like, is that not the best Starburst? The pink Starburst?
It's not even in top 3.
I don't like Starburst that much.
Bro, what are you talking
I
about?
just went there, bro.
Both of y'all are just like ruined
Bro,
my entire night.
The red Starburst is A1 from day one.
It's like cherry, dude. No way.
But you feel that thing in the back? Never mind.
You're talking about a drip right now? Bro, this is a PG show.
Speaking of drip, Segway King, our wonderful producer, the man, the myth, the legend, the Disney King himself, Joseph Guthrie.
What up, Jay?
What's up, boys?
You
Dude,
look
that
Red
hardly-
Starburst supremacy. It's
God.
Red Starburst King.
What's your second?
The second?
The yellow's good, man.
I feel like you're gonna kick me out if I tell y'all it's orange.
Nah,
orange?
you're
It's
real.
orange.
You're a
It's
real one.
orange, dog.
Bro,
Yeah.
y'all have terrible taste.
Orange
buds.
is fine. So good.
So good, huh? Do you guys remember where they had Starburst hard candy for a little while?
I do.
Yeah.
That was delicious. I can't believe that went away.
Dude, they had Starburst and all kind of stuff. Vodka. They have Starburst and like, it's like one of those like versatile flavor. Because it's just a flavor.
Yeah.
C4 crushed it with the collab.
Yeah.
Because and then Ghost has Swedish Fishers.
Dude, Ghost I was looking for. And I saw this in the tribe. But yeah, Ghost Sweetest Fish. Like in my veins, I want that. That is so good.
Not to do the prototypical like podcast, we want an ad thing, but I don't think I could have an ad or a sponsorship with an energy drink. My heart would explode. I'm addicted to them anyways, paying for them. I don't need free cases.
Could you
rolled
imagine
around.
Chase getting like shipments at his house?
I mean,
He would never sleep.
I wouldn't.
It's on the way.
I would need Sleepy Time tea, the Beam, plus that. We'd have to have both. Have to have both.
Yeah.
All the time. Terrible for myself. I'm going to stop one day. One day we're going to stop. But speaking of not stopping, the NBA playoffs are set as well. Your Lakers are in. The 8th seed. Knicks got the 2 seed. Mavs wound up with what, GT?
5 seed, baby. 16-2 in the last 18. You know the last time they did that? 2011.
Hottest team in NBA.
What happened then?
They won the whole thing.
Got that trophy,
Beat
dog.
that big 3.
It's just big me.
That's right.
But what we really need to focus on is despite getting beat 157 to 115 today by the Indiana Pacers, the Atlanta Hawks, your 10 seed boys, sleeper in the 10 spot.
I didn't expect them to make the playoffs this year.
They probably shouldn't have. The East is just bad.
Like so bad.
So bad.
They just looked so bad today, though. DeJounte looked amazing. But him and Trey don't work.
I don't think either one of them work. Ship them both away.
Trey's too busy on his podcasts.
No, Trey needs to go to San Antonio. And just,
They would win the. Oh man, if he
Just
went to
throw
San
lobs.
Antonio,
yeah. Just let him go to San Antonio and just get a king's ransom for him.
Not to put salt in old wounds, but didn't the Hawks end up trading away the pick that would have gave them Luka
Yeah, for sure.
for Trey?
Yep.
oh yeah, they did.
Just had to bring that up.
Yeah.
I just not to rub salt in old wounds.
Oh, I'm happy about it. I'm a Dallas boy, man. You
I
know?
will say, like, it is
Just
by far
had
that
to
Dallas
say that.
won the trade, but Trey has gone further in his NBA career
That
thus far.
No, they've tied. Luka got to that weird Western Conference Finals.
Did he really?
Yeah.
We lost.
Yeah.
We beat Phoenix, and then who did we lose to? Who did we lose to?
I feel like you got smoked by somebody.
We got smoked. Yeah, it
Was
was.
that the Nuggets?
I think it was like Golden State or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, it probably was because the Nuggets. Yeah, it wasn't last year. Yeah, because they snuck in.
Yeah.
But this team could be very different.
Yeah.
They're really good right now.
For sure.
Let's start with the Masters first. Let's go back. We're going to funnel back. We'll circle back to the NBA because Scottie Scheffler, holy crap, this man is balling. I don't think I've seen a 6 to 8 weeks like he's had.
Dude, he's the best player in golf. I mean, obviously he's number one, but in the world rankings, but I haven't seen someone this dominant in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is Tiger Woods' dominance.
Yeah, like until it's not the 16 to 16 under round, but I mean he balled out, and it was when I text you, it was weren't there four people at 6 under at that point?
Yeah, he was 4 at 6, and he was at 7.
Yeah, that's right.
He was at 7,
and then Bryson fell apart, and poor Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, man. I honestly thought he was going to come have a late push.
Yeah,
he didn't get there.
That double. Did he have the double on 9? And then Max with the double on 12 was brutal. I really, as a podcast guy, Max Homa has done a great job with pardon my take, and he's off and on the crew here.
Well, dude, Max Homa, he lost his tour card twice, and it's a great comeback story just to even see him in the mix with this Masters because he has lost he's had a rough go in his PGA Tour career.
Yeah.
So, but man, Scottie Scheffler, Dallas, Texas native, went to the University of Texas. I mean, that boy's rolling.
Did you see what his caddy's gonna earn this year? He broke the record. I'll just say that.
He broke the record?
The caddy did already.
So they get what 10%? I don't even know what the percentage is that a caddy gets.
10%ish.
10%.
Yeah. I think
so I would say he's at the point where he's probably making what, $3 million?
About 2.5, 3.
2.5.
Because they upped the purse this year for the Masters. I don't know what Scottie wound up getting today. Do you know?
The purse was $18 million. I don't know.
It went up to 20. Went up to 20 on Saturday morning.
Okay, it was at 18 last time I looked. Let's see, Scottie Scheffler.
While you're looking that up, so the winner's caddy gets 10%, second places gets 7, and every caddy after that gets 5.
Wow.
So it changes depending upon your placing.
I think with already he's made $2 million.
3.6.
$3.6 million today.
Yeah, just a casual weekend.
Nothing crazy.
Casual, 4 days.
And get to play on that golf course.
Yeah. That we can't even get tickets to.
Dog, I do want to give a shout out to John Lawrence today. He had a sick story to go to the Masters today. So go to the little nephew's 3-year-old baseball game, which is just wildly entertaining itself. They throw to first, even though no one is there.
It is great.
It's great. It's hysterical. Anyways, so the cousin gets a ticket from one of his reps up in Knoxville.
Okay.
It's like, hey, I got a weekend ticket. He's like, hey, man, I can't make it on Saturday, but I can make it up Sunday. Well, his neighbor, John's neighbor, happens to fly planes. So, of course, John was like, hey, would you happen to be flying this weekend by chance? My bad.
Good, brother.
He was like, no, but I can. Where are you going? He's like, well, I need to go to Augusta National on Sunday morning. He's like, no, yeah, well, actually, we can make that work. Me and the son can just fly over to Charleston afterwards and hang out on the beach for the day and come back and pick you up.
What?
Yeah. So that actually happened. He was at the Masters, flew out this morning, took a little selfie. Shout out to you, John Lawrence. That was one of the coolest John Z schemes of all time.
What a play.
That's the benefit of knowing people.
That's like the Lord working in your favor that day.
Wow.
Yeah. Malcolm Harris, you are somebody that knows a lot of people. I can't wait to hear what your story is going to be.
They're on the way.
Oh, they sure
Gotta be, right?
Bro,
Yeah.
if I could just see one Sunday, I'm just sitting on the couch And there's Malcolm Mickey Harris just on 18, like front and center.
Come on.
It's just like, what the hell? How did that boy get in there?
Does he got a 10-piece with him? Didn't know they allowed hot with lemon pepper sprinkles at Augusta National Bank.
Did you sneak in a Wingstop, man? I ain't got no pimento cheese sandwich.
What's a 10-piece wing at the Masters? How much does that cost?
Man, probably
$5?
about, at least.
Well, I mean, it's a cheap concessions place.
It is cheap, but do they even serve wings? I think it's like all like
it's the sandwiches.
It's sandwiches. It's
IT. Can you get on that real quick? Can you look at the menu?
The menu for the Masters. What will we get?
So they're all extremely reasonably priced, but the sandwiches, it's sandwiches, breakfast, and beverages are the categories.
Yep.
Okay.
There's an egg salad sandwich, pimento cheese sandwich, a barbecue sandwich, the Masters Club, a chicken salad sandwich on honey wheat, ham and cheese on rye, and a classic chicken. The most expensive one is being $3. The egg salad and the pimento cheese are both $1.50. Every other sandwich is $3.
Yeah.
You can get everything on there for $66, I think is what I saw the other day.
Oh, so I'm living like royalty from out there.
I'm going to get diabetes from the Masters menu.
I mean,
well, I don't know if I...
Now, you're not allowed to have your phones either. That's another rule.
Incredible. Incredible rule.
Smart.
I love it.
What item are y'all selecting if you had like $1, you get to go to the Masters and they're like, hey, you need to eat something. Pick something out.
Bro, I'm happy to get that pimento cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
I just had some really good pimento cheese like in South Carolina for whatever reason. That's what I ordered. And I was like, I didn't realize how much better it is not from Kroger or Publix.
Respect.
It makes sense. Man, the pimento cheese does sound good. Quick shout out to Urban Stack. Best pimento cheese dip in the entire world. It's delicious.
Really? Best
appetizer in Chattanooga.
Hot take.
Yeah. Best appetizer in Chattanooga. I will go to my grave on that. App. I'm going to exclude the wings from this.
Okay.
Anyways, probably.
I mean, you only got Masters $1. You only got $1 though. He's only gave you a buck.
Yeah, but I think he said one.
Item.
Oh, okay.
Masters Club.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to Masters Club. Oh. But that chicken salad sounded.
That sounds good.
Chicken salad's gonna be good.
Sounded all right.
Am I the only one that's hitting the Breakfast Club with the chicken biscuit?
I
might be with my boy.
You're making me think over here, Joseph.
I mean, you said one item, so chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
But if we're going full, dude, I'm starting fresh, like 9 a.m. on the course. I got a chicken biscuit with the fresh mixed fruit, and I'm starting early with a crow's nest.
With 2 high notes,
whatever.
High noons.
I mean, you're getting some serious steps in, so you gotta get the fuel for the fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah, start early.
I like it, man.
Did y'all see? I know I sent the media room to the group.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Oh yeah, dude,
insane.
They had that shop they opened up too. I mean, they say that they make $1 million an hour.
That's
like the whole weekend. They estimated $70 million of apparel they sold.
What you got, Joseph?
Did y'all see the video where the Augusta National doesn't sell their media rights?
Yeah,
they just give it to ESPN and CBS.
I posted this on LinkedIn.
They don't make any money. Like ESPN doesn't pay them for the rights, but they fully control how the broadcast is shown. So they can only do like up to 4 minutes of ads per hour that the Masters is on. And they do that intentionally so they can control the way that Augusta National is portrayed.
Okay.
How cool is that?
It's a tradition
so crazy.
Unlike any other.
The Joe Pompliano, he is probably the best guy for like sports business. I reposted this on LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys saw this. So, all right, the Masters will do $70 million in merchandise sales this week. So it's $10 million a day, $1 million per hour, $16,000 per minute, $277 per second. There's some really good ones in here. Oh, did you guys see that someone once found a green jacket in the Canadian thrift store, purchased it for $5, resold it in an auction for $140,000.
I did not see that. No kidding.
Yeah.
It was legit.
Yeah. He's got a great one. Joe, I think I'm saying this right. Pompliano? I don't know. Anyways, but he's a good one, and he has a whole breakdown. Media tickets, like everything's there for you, and he has a whole like 10-minute breakdown on even like the backside taxes, because if you guys have heard about the Augusta tax, right?
No.
All right, so if you live there, you get a tax break for the 2 weeks period. I think it may be 2 weeks before and after for renting out your house during this time, and you don't have to pay tax on that. It's like called the Augusta tax. And so you can rent your house out for whatever. And, some of these pros are there early, or some of these business people are there early.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead, allow that rental to pretty much pay for
the whole year,
maybe for a whole mortgage if you nailed it. And even the college students at the Augusta University, or the College of Augusta, or you remember?
Augusta, I think it's Augusta University. My best friend's sister went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can rent out your room.
Yep.
During that week.
Wow.
Your dorm rooms, like the bros, like us.
It's funny. Like this is like the biggest event like in sport, one of the biggest events in sports. And have you ever heard this? We'll listen to it later, but like this, have you ever heard the Steve Harvey like take on Augusta?
No.
Oh, that's a funny stand-up. You'll have to listen to that. Like he goes in on it. He's just like, bro, I don't know what the hell is out there. I mean, he goes in on it, but like this thing is massive for this town. I mean, this is all that's there. This is not a city. So I mean, it's amazing how well, they've kept this. Like you said, they keep all the control.
Yep.
I mean, it's amazing how this has lasted. This is the 90th Masters, and this is basically this is the major everybody wants. All those players they want this one.
Yeah.
So
is this the best brand in sports?
Interesting.
Like in terms of the Masters,
mm-hmm.
I think it's in the top 3. If I had to put 2 more side by side to it, I do think, and it's technically not a sport, it's sports entertainment, but WrestleMania just has such an iconic feel. Like you just know, like man, like everybody has sat in front of the TV at one point in their life and watched or tried to watch WrestleMania.
You don't think I was on my parents' bed taking down some pillows?
Like,
I was jumping out, hitting the elbow.
I'm throwing water bottles in my mouth and spitting it out like I'm Triple H.
We all did the Triple H, right?
Like,
okay.
Got detention and in-school suspension for
I love that. That's so out of the box answer.
Gestures, yeah.
Oh, you did the
you know what I'm talking
D-Generation
about.
X.
We're a family network here on Chat It Up. But no, I think WrestleMania is really awesome. And then also, it's not an event, but it's a venue. And I don't know how much it means now, but the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl to me, and you can speak to this as well, Joseph, like it's just iconic. It's just different.
It should be the national championship every year.
Yeah.
It should host the Natty. The Rose Bowl should host the Natty. It's the best scene in college football.
It just feels electric. Like whenever you're looking at the Rose Bowl, you're like, oh, like some balls about to be played.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just iconic. And the Masters is right up there with those events as well.
Those are good.
The Masters to me, it's just desirable. I mean, like everyone wants to go. Like they've made it so exclusive that you can't just get tickets. Like you got to win a lottery. You got to know somebody. You have to be invited. And it costs thousands of dollars to get in. I mean, it's just such a desirable event. But because it's so exclusive, I feel like a little bit of pompousness there. Maybe, I don't know.
I think they want that, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's not for everybody. And so it would be hard for me to say it's the best brand in sports, because would the best brand be like it's best for everybody?
It's the most exclusive, I guess.
Yeah.
Like as far as a big time event. The Super Bowl, you can pay your way in.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you can at this place. Like you can probably pay your way in, but you probably actually have to know somebody. You can't just be a billionaire that's like, I think it took Bill Gates forever to get in there.
Yeah.
So that's what's interesting to me is, man, the Rose Bowl was one I didn't even think about. That was a really good point on that.
Thank you, brother.
That's a good
I
one.
appreciate it.
WrestleMania is great, especially after last week. And the WrestleMania and the Masters have absolutely nailed timing. Like the Masters actually going back one more week and getting away from the Final Four of the National Championship.
Yeah.
This week felt special because everybody watched golf.
Yep.
Everyone. We all tuned in for probably a couple hours. Like I was sitting there, chefing it up, doing some meal prep,
Oh, yeah.
had the Masters on. It's great. And then I was like in whatever room I was in, I was turning that TV on and like going through. And man, it's so beautiful to watch.
I will say I specifically have an azalea bush in front of my house
Do you really?
because I just love the way the Masters looks. That I was like, I want an azalea bush, and it's blooming right now. I mean,
They look good.
it's
That's
beautiful.
really cool.
It's
bro.
a beautiful bush.
Good call.
So don't be laughing, man.
I'm not laughing.
This is a family show.
This is homeowner
I'm
stuff.
not
This is
laughing,
you-
man. I'm an apartment guy.
guy.
You just got to appreciate a good bush, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No Reggie.
Golly, what did I show up here for?
They turned this into this youngster stuff. These two boys in their 20s over here talking about.
You ain't had the pride of mowing a lawn and looking at a good bush.
There is never going to be another Garrett Holly.
Never
Ever.
change, buddy.
Ever.
Never change. I hope that forever and always that you are. I hope you get like a little bit more crazy.
Oh,
You think you will, like when you get a little older?
I'm getting crazier every day. Yeah, I think I can't wait to be the old geezer. Like, oh, that's Uncle Gary. That's Grandpa Gary.
Yeah.
You know,
I find stuff like that I do now that I'll get fed up with something like young kids will do. Like I never thought once about skateboarding in the park. And I was driving home and I was going down MLK, and right there by the pavilion, there was some kids skateboarding. Like one of the skateboards like went out in the road, and I was like, God, these young kids out here. I was like, whoa, how about you chill out, old man?
yeah, you
In
got to
my
take a
own
step
mind.
back on that,
You're
man.
like, whoa. That was my initial reaction. I've never had that first initial reaction be these young kids out here. And I was like, I'm slowly becoming our parents.
The next thing you'll know, he'll be in the HOA page on Facebook,
Yeah.
Mow your
typing
lawn.
his expressions.
Yeah. Did you? Speaking of, did you guys see Pat Bev's clip this week talking about, oh, that guy definitely like mows his neighbor's lawn because he loves it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was talking
I'm talking
about,
about the whitest white basketball players.
and they were talking about like, I think it was like Duncan Robinson. They're like, that
Yes.
guy's the kind of guy that like mows his neighbor's lawn for the game.
Love it. Be your brother's keeper, man. Come
Bro.
on. Be your brother's keeper.
You know what? I had that thought today. My neighbor, we got two new neighbors, and they're two ladies, and they, I was like, maybe I should just mow their lawn for them. And I was like, no. We are not Duncan Robinson. We are not there
No,
yet.
no.
We're not there yet. I can't. When I hit 40, sure, I have like a little more pride and privilege, We get some kiddos around and stuff. It'd be different.
I just try to get. I'm just a little competitive, man. I'm just like, I ain't gonna mow their lawn. I'm about to add these stripes to my lawn, and so when people drive by,
They know what's up over here.
what's happening?
You've got more of a showcase area.
Yeah, that's like a put it on the table kind of lawn neighborhood there.
Malcolm, when you move up on the mountain, do you want to have like a big riding mower type situation, or are you the type that's like, I want to pay people to
Oh,
do it awesome?
We're going to have people come out there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even
Teach their own.
I'm not even trying to put myself down here. I mowed one lawn one time growing up.
Oh, dog.
My dad wouldn't let me because we grew up on it was a hill on the house, and it was just real hard. And like my dad didn't even mow it at this point because he tried to Miggie was almost, without a pinky, if you get what I'm saying. Like your boy just didn't know. And I'll do any other chore. For real. I'm not above anything.
I don't think Malcolm Harris knows the sheer pleasure and joy you will have in a riding lawnmower that has a cup holder on a large piece of land.
Whenever
I'm telling you, bro, that's the dream.
whenever I make it, for real, because it will happen. Either look out or signal.
Mhm.
But I already plotted this out, fellas. We're going to have nice little, hors d'oeuvres, beverages to celebrate Chatted Up success. It's a family-owned network. The yard will look ready. And somebody's more than likely going to come do it.
All right.
I love it.
That's where I'm at.
I'm glad that you at least know.
Yeah. Everybody knows their strengths, man.
You're not faking it.
No, I'm not. I am who I say I am.
All right.
That is not my ball game, brother.
Okay. I'm the type of guy that if I had 700 acres, I would mow it myself.
Really?
Yeah. I love it.
Why do you, what about it? Like, what is that feeling you were just talking about?
I mean, just like after this week, it was raining all week, and I was watching that lawn. Like, it was just miserable weather. I was watching all the grasses start to look like a messy head of hair, and just knowing, like, you ever had, like, you get edge up, like, you can get an edge up.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, it looks fresh, right? Like, what if that could be for something you to, like, look at?
But you're home.
And it's my house. And like,
Okay.
I woke up and it's like, it's good weather. I sent you the music. I sent you Big the Plug. His new single just dropped. And I was getting it. I was edging that mother. Going hard, Noodle Wall, baby. Going hard.
Garrett Tolley and Udawa cutting grass while listening to Big X the Plug out of Dallas, Texas.
Sounds like a sitcom.
I mean, you can't make this stuff
can't
up
make
if you
it up,
wanted
bro.
to.
You do sound like a character, like in Curb Your Enthusiasm. That sounds perfect.
I'll take it, man.
That's awesome.
I will take
It's
it.
perfect. Yeah, you have definitely more of a competitive realm over there on the golf course.
Yeah.
You got to look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got this feeling, and that's a great point. Like the other day, it was getting a little ugly. And I was like,
Yeah.
I can't wait for this to dry so I can
Yeah.
knock this out. And I've got a small yard. It's nothing impressive right now, but I can't wait. And I think about next weekend. I can't wait to go to Lowe's, load up, and probably spend too much money on flowers and black mulch. I've got the edging down.
With the smell of good mulch.
Yeah, I moved like 1,000 pounds of dirt and gravel today, and I was like, this was so much fun. It's wonderful.
It might be time for me to,
I think when you get the house,
I just need to get the crib.
Yeah, you'll understand.
it's a pride thing, man. Like,
It
you
is.
gotta keep your nest looking nice.
I love an apartment, but listen, it's about time, fellas.
I've always, because of Rocco, I've always had a house.
Yeah.
Besides the apartment, I had the one apartment downtown,
So
but I've always had a house. And when I first came back to Chattanooga, we had one like 2 blocks behind Clyde's on William Street.
yeah.
And that thing was prime time with our boy JJ. And he and I got an absolute steal in this rental. Absolute steal. Like $1,600 a month, 3-bed, 2-bath house, backyard fenced in. Like everything was perfect. We were like 2 blocks behind Clyde's. People had no idea how to rent this money to us. And I started keeping up with the flowers in the yard there. And I was like, oh, this is my first taste. My first taste. I'm in. I'm in. I see what my dad's loving about this. Oh, I was like, I'm in. And now it's one of my favorite parts of the year. And Masters weekend kind of kicks it off.
Yes.
It gives you that feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know what it is. It's just like the weather's nice. Everything's green. It's been dead for months. And Daddy is ready to go.
If that's not clipped and put on socials, I don't know
That's
what
it,
else.
baby.
That's the one.
That's it. Oh,
Oh, goodness.
well, Miggie,
Yeah.
why don't you give them a little hint of what's coming up on draft day?
Oh my gosh. Draft day is one of my favorite days of the year. That 100% is. And we're totally excited to announce that we have a partnership effective immediately with Hotel Clemens. Can I get 3 claps?
Let's go.
Appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys some details about this.
And chat over chat.
Yes. Chat over chat as well.
They brought us together.
The
And
glue. They're the glue.
The glue.
The glue. Sorry, y'all. I'm pulling up this information.
Yeah. Draft party. All the fun.
So it's going to be on Thursday, April the 25th, starting at 6 p.m. So we will be there. We will be live. We're going to be asking for you to pack this thing out. When I say pack it out, I'm looking at this camera right here. You, yes. Pack it out. Bring your friend. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Meet us. Don't beat us. Meet us there. You can beat us there too. We're going to be there regardless. But I'm excited. It's going to be the first round in its entirety. We're going to have, we checked out the spot.
Mhm.
And it really is doable for us to kind of have two type of setups.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think we're going to be able to have some features from some of the attendees to talk about the draft selections for their teams. So whenever Malik Neighbors goes to the Falcons, we can definitely talk through this.
You're excited, huh?
Yeah,
I
come
can't wait.
get on the pod. Like you're going to be on the
Yeah,
pod.
we are
Like,
bringing
we're going to interview
the
people.
pod to you, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Cool. We're doing a live show from there, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a live show during the draft.
They got drinks.
Oh, yeah. We specialty drinks.
Yeah, they got specialty draft night drinks.
for us. So tell a friend, bring all the people you want. This is going to be so freaking fun.
This is going to be a really cool event, man.
Yeah.
Like really cool. Like the location, parking is prime. It's right there downtown, smack dab in the middle of kind of like that great area, downtown. So just please, y'all come see us. We're going to be there. I can't say it enough. We're going to be talking about this on social media, but NFL draft day, Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. So follow us on socials because we're going to be giving a walkthrough, probably Malcolm Harris, because that boy's infectious.
He's infectious.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That means a lot to me.
That's a brand new hotel too. I mean, we checked it out. I mean, it's only been open 9 months.
Yeah. Because
So-
you sent me the video and this
Yeah.
thing is fresh.
Yeah, it's awesome. They got like pool tables. They got what's foosball.
Foosball.
But GT, how are we going to be able to watch the draft? Like, are they having TVs or
Oh,
what?
they got a huge projector, like a huge projector, like 4K.
Yeah, it's massive.
I mean, that thing's huge. Bro, you have a drink.
and
Watch your team.
the audio is going to be actually on the projector, so we see it in real time.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, they confirmed that for us.
Like the whole setup is going to be the best watch party in town by far.
Yeah.
What else you going to do? So come on down, hang with the boys one night, specialty drinks, new place. Best thing to Chattanooga from Dayton. I don't care where you are. Come on down for the night.
Yeah.
Got Thursday night party, baby. It's draft night.
Draft night.
It used to be the best day ever for like the Detroit Lions. Now it's more like the Tennessee Titans.
Poor.
Who else? So Caleb Williams goes to the Bears.
Then a second.
Who do you want now?
Who do
Man,
you
I
want?
don't know now, man. I feel like I hate to say it, Drake May.
Yeah, that's the pick.
I feel like it's Drake May because Jaden Daniels, man, he just reminds me too much of RG3,
Yep.
and those legs are breakable.
Mm.
Those legs are those are not sturdy legs.
They're not. That boy's ran a lot. He's done a lot.
So
That's gonna be awesome. Draft night. And I promise we're gonna get a lot more in draft next week. So I don't even want to go deep diving into that because that's a monster rabbit hole that we'll never come back from. Because I know Joseph over there would be itching for some anything.
dude, his smile's so big right
I
now.
know. He's ready.
I can't wait to talk about
So-
football.
So do you get excited about the draft because of its correlation with college, or do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to not care because I used to only be a college football guy. I used to not care about the NFL.
Mhm.
But when I got into the NFL as a product, the draft correlated. It became the same as high school recruiting for me. It was
Yeah.
like, this is how franchises build themselves back. So
Yep.
that's where I was like, oh, okay, I'm involved now. I'll watch the draft.
I do want to give you guys a bold prediction. It's something that's kind of been stirred in the pot. Jaden Daniels is going to be the quarterback for the New England Patriots for sure, but he's going to get a wide receiver that same night, and it's going to be Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, you think they
Yeah.
trade for him?
Yeah, I think they trade for him.
That would be a great trade.
because they have the money to sign him immediately to a long-term deal and make him like a really big, like make him high paid, top 5, easy.
That definitely feels like the new, not ownership, the new wave of coaching, new regime, I guess is the better word, move. Because every new regime, especially new owners and new GMs, they're coming in with some big move. They always swing. NBA and the NFL are by far the worst about this. I don't think Brandon Ayuk's going to be like overpaid, but he's going to be overpaid.
Does New England ever really have, like, with under the Belichick era, really didn't have big signings?
I mean,
There's not like
Randy
Moss. Yeah, that's like it in 20 years.
But Randy wasn't really prime at that time.
No.
You got his last year of prime, I think.
Yeah.
You got like the very last
Still went to
year.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Right.
he was
that the undefeated season?
07?
I was the undefeated season when
And
they
they broke
lost
the record.
to the Giants.
He and Tom broke the record for like they broke Marv and Peyton Manning's record for the touchdown, I think.
Yeah.
Huh. That would be a good one.
That's a great prediction, actually.
Because that'd be their first big wide receiver. That's not like, I mean, like you can say Edelman and them, but let's be honest, like there's always gonna be that thing with them is if they weren't with Tom Brady, they weren't in New England.
Right.
Who's really getting them?
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last receiver who's just been like that in New England.
No.
I can't. They've tried.
They have tried. They've just been awful on the draft.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's because Belichick always tries to find like that hidden diamond in the rough, that no one else is looking at. I remember like at draft day, he was like, I think at some random school looking at a linebacker or something like that no one ever even like it was not on anyone's radar. And it just feels like, oh, but he has the sauce. He's got the secret sauce. So he's doing something smart. But like, honestly, without Tom Brady,
Yeah, it just didn't work.
Yeah.
He definitely has the I'm smarter mentality, and it gets to him sometimes. Like, yeah, I still think he's one of the greatest coaches. I think that was
6 rings. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those deals that he's probably gonna go down as the GOAT. But I don't know. Last thing, NBA playoffs. Any prediction now? Nuggets get the 2 seed. OKC gets the 1.
What's our like first reaction to this?
Can we? So what are the matchups? Just so I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been
good.
out of pocket all day.
You want the play in real quick?
Yeah, I would love that.
Your Los Angeles Lakers play Team Zion, New Orleans Pelicans.
We'll be ready.
All right. Then you get actually super fun. Like these play-ins the Western Conference play-ins are pretty awesome. Golden State at SAC.
How many games is it again for the play-in? It's just one game.
Just one play-in game.
I think Golden State wakes up for it.
Yeah, Sacramento's. I feel like it's just Fox and Sabonis and a bunch of dudes. I don't think they're playing.
No, Harrison Barnes has been amazing the last month of the season. He's been awesome. You got Keon Ellis. They got some dogs over there. But they ain't Steph Curry.
Yeah.
But Steph has to act like he's Steph. And Draymond has to stay in the basketball game.
Not be a
Draymond,
tool.
he's losing his mind out
He's
there.
ridiculous. I think we'll talk about it, but keep going. CG, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Wednesday the 17th, you got Miami at Philly. I don't know if Embiid's back, then you got a shot. Philly's favorite.
Yeah, their defense is horrible, but Miami has not been good this year.
They can't score.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole East is struggling.
Give me Philly in 6.
Well, it's only one game.
That's one.
So you can take them in 1.
Oh, well, Embiid's playing. Yeah, Philly's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then how does it work? The loser of the 7-8 plays the winner of the 9-10 on both sides. And then whoever wins that 7-8 gets to go directly to the 7 seeds. They'll play the 2 seed, blah, 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 the whole thing.
Okay.
Other matchups we know for sure. Orlando at Cleveland. That's going to be a 7-gamer, of course. Phoenix at Minnesota. Indy and Milwaukee. Then Dallas and the Clippers. That is going to be so fun.
That's going to be a fun one.
Bro.
Now, I will say this. Orlando will beat Cleveland in like 5.
Whoa.
Cleveland is done. Like Donovan Mitchell, I don't know what he's playing through, but he is like, that's their guy, and he is not playing good. Like they've lost a lot of games towards the end of the season. Like this 4th seed playoff spot was all from like the kind of the beginning to middle of the season.
The first half of the season.
Yeah. And right now they are playing like garbage.
And they hate each other.
Yeah.
They don't have good team chemistry at all. Like if you notice, like Garland and Mitchell don't really see eye to eye.
No, and Garland it was Garland when he was out, they felt more complete.
Yeah.
But them together just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The ball moves more when Donovan isn't in the game.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll start with there. We'll just go down the list. All right, what do you think? Cleveland, Orlando, who wins and how many games?
I have Orlando in 6.
After all that talk, I'm going to say Cleveland in 6.
Okay, so I think Orlando in 5.
I think Orlando just the only thing I worry about them is they just don't close well.
Paolo Banchero, I think he makes his move. Like this is like his shining moment. Like his time to come out. This is his coming out part.
If he's going to be a star, show us right now.
Yeah. I mean, he was the first pick in the draft.
Yeah. I like that team a lot better. That's one I really hope Orlando comes along. Suggs, all those guys are so fun. Isaac, they've got a great little roster.
They just don't know how to win. They need a vet. Klay Thompson.
Hey, next year.
They need
Coming
Klay Thompson.
down the train. Go up there and get a little Walt Disney money, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Phoenix, Minnesota.
Phoenix and Minnesota. Oh, dude, give me Minnesota. Minnesota about to make a run. And Phoenix, it has no chemistry, just like Cleveland. Give me Minnesota, big time.
4-0, 5 or 4-1.
They still got KD and Book. I mean, they still got some players, but they don't care. So, give me Minnesota in 5.
Phoenix is by far the worst fourth quarter team in basketball. They are god awful. Give me Phoenix in 6.
Hey, what?
Bro, I love Anthony Edwards. I do. But when we look at these teams, matchups just favor Phoenix.
No, it doesn't.
They do, bro. Nurk is going to eat Gobert up.
Bro.
He's going to neutralize that.
Anthony Edwards is about to literally,
bro,
take
I love
over.
Anthony Edwards. I think he's the future of the NBA.
He had a 50 piece with 50 Cent in the house.
But bro, like you talk Nurk,
50.
you talk Bradley Beal who dropped 36 today.
He did.
Bro, you talking Kevin Durant, a top 10 scorer all time, top 20 player all time, and then Devin Booker who can give you 50 at any time. I'm telling you, Phoenix is not to be messed with. You got Eric Gordon coming off the bench who wants to actually play basketball now because it's the playoffs.
Okay.
Get me Phoenix.
Okay.
In 6. What about you, bro?
Yeah, what you got, Chase?
Minnesota in 5.
You're tripping.
Like over here making your case.
Dude,
And
this is one of the best defensive teams in the league. And they've actually been the best offensive team since the All-Star break. So, dude, Minnesota in 5. Like you said, there's going to be a game where the 3 from Phoenix are going to give you 80, 90 points easy, and that's going to be a problem. But I think Minnesota holds their own. And this is going to be Ant's introduction to the casuals.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this that's going to be a fun one. People know who Kevin Durant is. They probably know who Booker is. You're starting to fluctuate with like who Bradley Beal. Like, I'm talking about very casual people. Now, that's the only thing to watch now. And they're going to try to make a spectacle of it. The basketball fans are moving over from college and all right, let's start watching the playoffs.
This is KD's, like, to me, legacy defining moment.
Well, he's had a couple of those and I don't trust him.
We'll see.
I don't know about this one.
Okay.
Indiana and Milwaukee.
Bro, can I be completely transparent with you?
Yeah.
Bro, Indiana in 7. Milwaukee is the worst coach team in the league.
I think you're right.
Doc Rivers is a fraud. It's a joke. You might as well put Chase Green out there, bro. They'd be more effective. You'd motivate them more.
I'm undefeated in high school basketball coaching.
There it is.
When you look
I am a better coach than Doc Rivers.
No, 100%, bro. Like the 2 worst coaches in the league are Darvin Ham. Shout out to the Lakers.
Shout out to Darvin.
He's awful. He needs to be fired. I'd fire him today. And Doc Rivers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just no one likes him. And he's a quick guy to post blame on the players and not take any ownership on himself. I'm with Miggie. Give me Indiana in 6.
3-piece. 3 claps one time for Indiana in 7.
Oh, dang. We just gave him 7.
What?
What'd you say? You said
Indiana in 7.
Oh, you said home. I don't know.
Three-piece.
Oh, so we're
Sorry,
we're all on the same page.
Okay, I don't know where I got that from. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Yeah, Indiana in 7. I really think I love Giannis. Giannis is like the perfect superstar for this league. But they're a terribly coached team.
And he's hurt.
And he's hurt. I just don't get it. Like I love Dame Dollar, but Drew was just a better piece for that team. He really was. Like they're not playing defense. Dame's gonna have a couple awesome games. You're gonna be like, how in the world? And that's another one. Like Dame is the perfect casual watcher being like, dude, Vegas loves Dame because they're like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna take the Bucks. He's gonna have he might have a 50-piece right out the gate in game 1 because Indiana don't play a lot of defense either.
Oh, I could see that.
It's a race to like 130 basically every night.
I could totally see that.
So, and then they're like, oh man. And then Indiana just kind of figures it out. Tyrese is Tyrese. He's another one that could have a big one.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a fun one. Siakam's good. All right. Here's the big one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Los Angeles Clippers versus your Dallas Mavericks.
Oof. I mean, I've thought about this hard. It's a 7-game series. I mean, it straight
feels
up
like
is.
automatic once that came out.
But I got Luka winning MVP this year. And I called this back in November. Luka winning MVP. He's going to have to be in him and Kyrie Irving. They are playing so well together. The chemistry has never been better in Dallas since 2011. Mavericks win. Mavs will win in 7.
I want to go that way so bad, but the Clippers, and as a Lakers guy, I never want to see the Clippers win ever. But the Clippers were assembled for this moment right here, right now. And I think you got some guys over there, bro. Like, I know he's been not as good, but James Harden, still James Harden.
He's a baller.
James Harden
He's a baller.
Will do anything to win a title at this moment. It's the only thing he's missing. If he literally won, he'd probably retire. You got PG, which is on his last year. PG's about to be out of there. You got Kawhi. You got Russ. You got Bones Highland. You got Terrence Mann. I mean, all these Zubac. I mean, it's crazy the talent the Clippers have. They're the more complete team. But I think Dallas pulls it out in 7. I really do.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Luka's.
Don't just tell me that.
I think Luka's the best player in the world, bro.
Oh yeah, he's playing great, and I'm telling you, the Mavs, dude. I mean, when you like, we finally get bigs.
Yeah. And there's a few pieces that y'all made, like Gafford specifically, but like if you can get 15 to 20 out of PJ Washington, he is the key X factor for me,
dude.
If he can just have a Harrison Barnes type role for Golden State back then,
yeah,
that'd be fine. So I'm going Mavs in 7. What about you, CJ?
This is by far the hardest one because I feel like this is the one. Not that everybody doesn't want it, but these are the we need this series by far. Like you mentioned, PG's out of here. This Clippers thing is not great from what they thought they were going to get out of these two. Kawhi's been amazing at times. PG has been legit, maybe second or third team All NBA this year.
Yeah.
He's been unbelievable. But the way Kyrie and Luka played, I didn't think it would happen. Knock on wood. You've got good Kyrie. And I mean that personally.
Yeah.
He's always going to be he's maybe ball handling and offensively skilled. Maybe the most coordinated, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I guess coordinated offensive talent we have in the league. He has the best finishes around the rim. He's the best. He's by far the best finishing small guard since maybe Isaiah, if not better. Best ball handler maybe ever. Everybody in the league says this.
Easily.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've just never seen anything like it. And now he's making shots. He's got it down. He's playing hard on defense.
He cares.
He cares. And if you get Kyrie that cares, scary. I'm going to take Mavs in 6.
Oh, so you're going to take away a game.
Yeah. Mavs in 6.
I love that.
Mavs in 6.
Shout out to the Mavs, man. I'm telling you, like, this is their year.
They're dangerous, and this is a year they can win it. And I think them getting a 50, and then
Kyrie just got $1 million.
yeah, I was going to say, I was going to see if you're going to go there.
You got $1 million bonus for getting a 50.
Did y'all see him walk off the court with the 5-0?
Yeah, dude.
It's cold, right at Cuban.
Bro, I'm happy right now. But like I said, I'm still scared. That's gonna be the probably the best series we'll see, I think, until we get to maybe the finals, and that's contingent upon Boston Celtics getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. Boys, we got it. Sports is great. Sports is wonderful right now.
I love you guys. I mean, this is fun.
This is great.
Love you guys.
We love you. We love Jens. We love you, Joseph.
Love you guys.
The human computer.
Yes.
God.
What would we do without him?
I don't know.
We'd fail.
Nothing.
I don't know.
No, that's not true.
You came into our lives, Joseph, and changed us forever.
It's the smile for me.
Yeah,
man.
it's the smile. And it's the Disney tan.
He's so
It is a
nice.
Disney
It's
tan,
a
man.
little bit. It's from Galaxy's Edge, man. I got burnt.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had my like Star Wars robe, dude. That wasn't covered. Sun just was like, you know what? I'm gonna get you today.
It's that Orlando ozone, man.
Sun 1,
Sun 1,
Joseph 0.
Joseph 0.
All right. We got a whole summer to battle back, buddy.
I mean, if we're being honest here, it's like Sun's like, yeah, dude, this is like 3,000.
Are you
like,
not a person that tans well?
No, I do.
Okay.
I always get burnt.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Sun was up early, and then I've came back. The burns have gone away pretty quickly, thanks to all the good Lord for giving me the decent skin. There was a couple burns that I was thinking about the other day. We were talking about like sunburns.
Yeah.
And I remember like whenever you're younger, sunburns you were so dumb that you just stay out there forever. And I was like, I remember like getting the blisters and stuff
Oh yeah.
back in the day.
Oh, dude. God loves playing jokes with me, man. My skin can't take none of it. Absolutely none of it.
And you lived in Texas, brother.
I know. I'll short story. El Paso, Texas, going to a bowl game. And I mean, I came back with blisters all over my face.
Oh,
And I felt that Cracker Barrel waitress, man. She had a look at my little
How old were you?
Oh man, I had to been maybe 12.
oh.
I was in those sensitive years.
Mm-hmm.
Eating pancakes with a I don't know, I can't think of it. Looking like a jackass.
Let's take a moment of silence for our boy GT and his blisters on his face. Moment of silence over. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, love you boys. Follow us all over the socials at Chat It Up Sports. What else y'all got? Anything? Corporate challenge.
Corporate, yeah, and it's just
We've promoted that enough. They know.
NFL draft party, Hotel Clemens, 2 Thursdays from now. So.
Sickest setup, dude. I'm so excited. The video. I've not even been in there yet, but the video you sent.
It's
was
going to
awesome.
be off the chain. Y'all make sure y'all come show love. I didn't have any, sunburn issues.
I wasn't gonna go there.
I just want to let y'all know.
Really? Never? No?
Mm-mm.
You sure? You don't look like you're not an Irish brother?
Just got a little